The story of Shriners Hospitals for Children is amazing. The first Shriners Hospital opened in Shreveport, Louisiana in 1922. Since then, more than 865,000 children have received medical treatment at one of the Shriners' 22 hospitals in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. That's nearly 10,000 kids every year.
The mission of Shriners Hospitals for Children is to take care of children who have orthopedic problems, burn injuries, spinal cord injuries, and cleft lip and palate at no cost to anyone. We at this time do not take third-party pay nor any federal funding.
In addition to caring for children, Shriners Hospitals also help train physicians and conduct important medical research. They do all of these wonderful things thanks to the Shriners, an international fraternity based on fun, fellowship, and the Masonic principles of brotherly love, relief, and truth. The compassion and generosity of the Shriners is legendary, but they aren't the only heroes in this story. From time to time, other organizations have come alongside them to help in their mission to improve the lives of children. One such partner is ServiceMASTER Clean.
Our relationship with ServiceMASTER Clean is somewhat new, about a year old. It started with a break-in at the Shriners International headquarters in Tampa, Florida. I was fortunate enough to identify ServiceMASTER as a recovery organization to come in and clean up our facility, getting it ready for operations the following day after the incident.
The support of corporate partners is essential to the mission of Shriners Hospitals. Thanks to corporate support, Shriners Hospitals have greater resources with which to help the children who need these vital medical services.
Corporate partnerships are very important to Shriners Hospitals because it helps us continue the mission of taking care of children who have these special needs.
The importance of corporate support is evident every day at Shriners Hospitals, but sometimes these corporate partnerships take on special significance. On Saturday, September 13, 2008, at approximately 2 a.m. Central Time, Hurricane Ike slammed into Galveston Island on the Texas Gulf Coast. The Category 2 hurricane brought 110-mile-per-hour winds and a 20-foot storm surge. Most of the island was flooded, with the water reaching 6 feet deep or more in many places. All vital services, including electricity, water, and sewer, were disrupted. It was perhaps the most devastating storm to hit Galveston in more than a century. Shriners Hospital in Galveston was among the many businesses and institutions that were devastated by the storm.
The severity of the Hurricane Ike that came through and hit our Galveston hospital was one of the most damaging situations I have ever seen. I walk into the hospital and I see where there's water levels of 30 inches, motors underwater, a lot of the electronics that we have in the system for our phones and fire alarm, all underwater, ruined. It was a disaster and worst that I've ever seen.
From all reports, it was a major catastrophe, not only for Shriners Hospitals for Children, but all organizations on that island.
There is no way to prevent the damage caused by major disasters such as Hurricane Ike, but you can be prepared for the aftermath. The relationship between Shriners Hospitals and ServiceMASTER Clean was the right prescription for this catastrophe. With Hurricane Ike bearing down on the Texas coast, Shriners Hospital made an important phone call, 866-RECOVERY.
The 866 Recovery Program is a resource to Shriners Hospitals for Children. We know that we simply call one number, and depending on the disaster that's affecting us, whether it's a natural disaster or more of an in-house disaster, that the ServiceMASTER folks will be there to support us.
Even before Hurricane Ike arrived, ServiceMASTER Clean was ready. Disaster response teams representing more than 30 ServiceMASTER Clean franchises were stationed strategically in South Texas, ready to enter the affected area as soon as the storm passed through. By Sunday afternoon, September 14th, the first ServiceMASTER teams were on the scene.
When Hurricane Ike occurred, we of course immediately deployed and came here immediately after the storm on Sunday to try to help mitigate the situation here. We deployed about a dozen of our key best men and women, as well as generators, fuel trailers, camper trailers to live in. Everything is tough to come by in an event like this. Fuel, money even, food, everything, so we're pretty much self-sufficient.
Within hours, ServiceMASTER Clean teams had removed the remaining standing water, cleaned away the sludge and debris, removed wet carpeting and damaged sheetrock, and begun the process of drying and sanitizing the structure, furniture, and fixtures.
The opinion that I have of ServiceMASTER after our disaster in Galveston was fantastic. They came immediately once the phone call was made to them, and they came in and actually took over, prepared the building to be dried out, to be cleaned out, and to take care of any help that we needed, and gave us a lot of valuable advice.
The story of Shriners Hospital is one of caring, healing, and hope, but it is also one of preparedness. Shriners Hospitals are prepared for unexpected disaster and damage through their partnership with ServiceMASTER Clean. It is a partnership that works to benefit the thousands of children who rely on Shriners Hospitals for the life-changing care they provide.
Corporate partnerships are very important to Shriners Hospitals because it helps us continue the mission of taking care of children who have these special needs. The mission of Shriners Hospitals is important to me personally because I have had a child taken care of by Shriners Hospitals for Children.
Hi, I'm Ron Segrin, one of the owners of the ServiceMASTER Clean franchise in Tampa, Florida. We truly value our relationship with Shriners Hospitals for Children because we've come to understand the importance of their mission. Shriners is totally dedicated to helping children for free, and ServiceMASTER Clean is dedicated to helping Shriners Hospitals. We're very proud to be their partner, and we pledge to be ready with our world-class 866 Recover service if and when disaster strikes.